Hey, what's up, guys? It's Mike from Budget Gaming. Back in Rocket League, we're doing more replays. This first game is with my friend Toxic on the Switch. He also has a YouTube channel named Toxic Phase. I'll have a link as a card at the top. He's very fun, very nice guy. I kind of just trade him everything that I have on my Switch account because my main account is on the Xbox. So, solid pass from him there. Great play there by Toxic. I passed it to him and he came up and hit it. It just so happened that they were able to save it and put it in our goal. Before we get to the end of this game, I will say that it does end pretty abruptly because they do forfeit. There's a good pinch right there. Sometimes if you don't have any momentum or a good angle on the ball, and all you need is to just be in front of the ball. Because more than likely they will hit it into you and it will go back in your favor. Cheeky little aerial there. And I was able to follow it up for a nice goal. It probably would have went in anyway, but because it was for YouTube, I wanted to make sure that it did go in. So this was a good pinch. We were able to pinch it right off from the start, off the wall, right into the goal. The game before this, we actually pinched one that went straight in, that Brandon and I do all the time, as I've mentioned in my last replay video. But it was nice to see a little different, and that we were able to do it with just a different person than Brandon. And then he got his long goal, and this is where they surrendered. So now in this game we have Brandon back. I believe it's just Brandon and I. Derek might be in this one. Derek is in this one. No, that's a random. So there's a little rough cut there. I couldn't really get the good angle on it, but what happened was I put it in the middle, and it was able to bounce up on the wall, and then it shot back, and he was able to get the aerial on it. I like watching these back because Brandon is the type of player that is very good, but he also lets everyone know, which is fine. But if you do make a mistake, he does get a little upset. So watching these replays back, I get to see some of the mistakes he's made, and it's very fun. But to his credit, I make a lot more than he does, so as far as mistakes. This was a little cheeky aerial backflip type thing. Now, as I mentioned on my Switch, I trade everything to that Toxic guy. The only things that I am going to be keeping is I'm going to be keeping the Mantis car, which is the model you see right here, and these wheels and the crown. I really like this. It's a tribute to Remy Tim by Jeremy Dooley. His favorite colors are purple and orange. He's an achievement hunter, and everything they play, he colors everything purple and orange. And it's kind of like a game persona that he plays as, especially in GTA. But I really like Achievement Hunter, and especially Jeremy Dooley, so I wanted to pay homage with the Remy Tim Roasted Mobile, as I like to call it. It says roasted on the other side. So that one, he was able to pop it up, and then he followed up with an aerial, and he was able to get right under it to place it in perfect position for our teammate to just fly up and whack it in. Great little aerial flick there by Brandon. Sadly, they were there to save it, which is what they were supposed to do, so... Yeah. Again, great little flick. He's gotten really good at those where you can just fly up and then at the right moment front flip forward, and it really gives some power to your shots. Great follow-up on this one. He probably would have had it in anyway, but because there was a defender, it was a great idea. Follow up and make sure it goes in. Great wall shot by that guy. That's something I need to be working on, is wall shots. I've started a new practice regimen where I just go into free play and I try to fly around the arena, stopping in every corner and hovering above the boost for like 2 seconds, and then turning my car and continuing on to the next corner and trying to make a whole lap before falling onto the ground or hitting a wall or anything. It's really helped with my aerials. So in this one, we ended up picking up Derek. You'll see some stuff later. Poor Derek. Not really poor Derek. It's his own fault. That one I was able to follow up pretty well. Just dink it in between the defenders. That one I was able to save. They were going to put it in had I not been there, so I got whacked into the goal. But I was able to knock it out enough, and then they weren't able to put it in there, so I felt pretty good about that play. I'm not sure if that would have been in or not. I would have loved to have been in, but that one was. Again, just a simple little dink pass off of Derek's pass. Sorry, just another dink shot off of Derek's pass. The other team was able to get there just before Brandon was. Started getting beaten up a little bit, pushed everywhere. An unfortunate pinch there. I really need to get better at those wall shots. I keep jumping too soon or too late, and I'll just go over it or under it. The angle is right, and that one was a bit of luck. I was driving away from the goal to get ready for them to smash it back towards our goal. Brandon had a different idea of putting it in, which I'm glad he did because I was able to hit it right off of him and into the goal. That was unfortunate. I got blown up. There was nothing I could do. So here's what I'm talking about. Derek just stopped playing. I believe he was texting someone. But you better believe that I was giving him all kind of sarcastic stuff over the mic. Like, oh, good job, Derek. Way to hit the ball. Way to be there. Always focused. Brandon was able to make up the shot, so we still had a 2-point lead. What a save by that guy, too. I told him that in the chat. That's the one thing I don't like about doing these replay videos is that you can't see the chat. But aside from that, I had some pretty good feedback because I am now able to get the time down below 20 minutes, which I know 20 minutes for a Rocket League video seems kind of intimidating. If you watch gamers on YouTube, from what I've seen, most of us have 25 to 35 minute videos on games. But I was being told by friends and people that watch my content that it was just a little too long. So I think I'm going to continue doing these replay videos and some shorter videos. Brandon's having some technical difficulties with his capture card, so his content is coming out a bit laggy. So he'll have a montage video of good shots up soon, but I don't know when. That one was pretty standard. I've had people ask me when I play on the Xbox where to get the Grim Reaper goal, and I'm not using it in this one because I only have it attached to my orange car. But if you're interested, it came from a really old crate back when the game was just released in the alpha, or when crates just came out, I should say. But so I don't think you can get it anymore unless you buy it on a website or have one of those crates and get insanely lucky. It was the thing to have. It was my first goal burst, actually. And so I was very excited to have it because it just was the first one of something different. That was before Rocket Pass existed, so you didn't get prizes every level. Great pass by me. Sadly, no one was ready except for the other team. And then here's another example. So Derek's sitting there. I'm like, oh, Derek, you got it. You saved it. Nope. He was texting again. He managed to get the first save just because they hit it right into his forehead. I was hoping he was going to redeem himself there with a good pass. It didn't happen. He actually got in my way. So, and that is all. Thanks for watching. Make sure you check out our other Rocket League videos in our favorite Freebies playlist, and make sure you like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you know every time we upload 3 times a week, you'll be notified. Thanks for watching. Bye.